Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa. Gargano is going to go one-on-one with Ludwig Kaiser of Imperium.
And his opponent, representing Imperium from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser.
I think someone had their feelings hurt last week. We're going to talk about that in just a moment as Ludwig Kaiser gets set to go one-on-one with Johnny Gargano. And we invite you to jump into WWE Supercard Season 10 and take control of the ring. Celebrate the biggest season ever. Challenge your friends in the all-new campaign mode. Collect 4 new card tiers and much more. The action never stops in WWE Supercard. Ludwig Kaiser seemed to have been the favorite of the Intercontinental Champion Gunther for many, many months. Giovanni Vinci taking a back seat. However, last week, that all seemed to change when Giovanni Vinci took the initiative to help Kaiser pick up a win.
Yeah, well, Kaiser was about to lose to Tommaso Ciampa last week until that drive-by attack by Giovanni Vinci. Of course, Ludwig Kaiser, expecting a pat on the back from the ring general at the end, was highly disappointed as he was kind of disgusted by Ludwig Kaiser's performance and gave the pat on the head to Giovanni Vinci.
Well, this is going to be an interesting match because Gargano and Kaiser know each other so well. These two have been battling for years and, of course, have had this rivalry over the past couple of months since DIY came back together here on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, two teams that know how dangerous the other is. They've gone back and forth over the years, as you mentioned, in NXT, and that rivalry has kicked up once again here.
Oh, goodness.
And you get the sense that this is a vital matchup for Giovanni Vinci to try and get back in Gunther's good graces. We mentioned a little while ago, of course, Gunther put Ludwig Kaiser in charge of Giovanni Vinci, Should Kaiser lose here, I suspect that the roles may get reversed and maybe Giovanni Vinci might be Boy Wonder.
You know, we talked earlier about Zoe Stark saying that Rhea Ripley has some issues focusing on the match coming Saturday. Gunther faces Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. In fact, they go face-to-face later tonight. Gunther may have his attention split as well.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think in Gunther's mind, he's able to mentalize better than anybody when the gold is on the line, as he's proved time and time again.
Yeah, for Gargano, pick up the pace, take control as he's doing here. Kaiser wants to slow things down. And now, trying to break the arm of Ludwig Kaiser is Johnny Gargano.
Well, one of the key paths to victory historically for the Imperium guys has been that numbers game, and Ludwig Kaiser has completely left that to one side today, telling Giovanni Vinci, no, stay in the back, I'll handle this on my own.
Yeah, a lot to prove tonight. And, you know, Gargano, he really lives that lifestyle. The reason that he and Ciampa call themselves DIY, do it yourself.
Exactly.
Oh, a step up Enziguri.
Gargano and Ciampa himself, both career underdogs that were never expected to get to the level they have managed and sustained careers at for the past few years. So hats off to both of them.
Kaiser with one of his own. Gargano, though, tremendous heart and guts, continues to fight back. Johnny Gargano sends Kaiser flying.
Just complete unrelenting passion and drive from Johnny Gargano, who's consistently got him the spotlight over the past 6 years.
Gargano went for the suicide dive and ran right into the big right of Kaiser.
Got to be careful when you start enjoying yourself too much against Kaiser.
That uppercut flooring Gargano. Kaiser's in control. Can Johnny get back in this match? The Johnny Wrestling chants in support of Johnny Gargano here tonight on Monday Night Raw, but it's been all Ludwig Kaiser during the commercial break.
Yeah, Ludwig Kaiser looking back to his best, but that sneering arrogance comes back to bite him again.
Yeah, the blue collar attitude of Johnny Gargano, but Kaiser boxing the ears, and Johnny, though, delivers a shoulder to the midsection. Oh, and a right hand! Did you hear that?
I heard it, I saw it. What a masterpiece of a man Ludwig Kaiser truly is. European elegance personified.
Problem is, he knows it, and he makes sure you know it. And Kaiser, Johnny Gargano though with that slingshot spear taking out Kaiser. Looking to rally.
Ludwig Kaiser got a little too pleased with himself, and yet simply cannot do that against Johnny Gargano.
And now Gargano fighting back. Kaiser rolls through. There's the kick by Gargano. That's classic Gargano there.
Simply nowhere to hide from that kind of offense.
Oh, and down goes Kaiser. Gargano's fired up. Tommaso Ciampa loves it as well.
I've seen a lot of Johnny Gargano's career. I have never seen his engine fail. One of the best cardio machines we've ever seen in this game.
Cover now by Kaiser. Gargano into a cover of his own. Kick out at 2. And a kick by Gargano.
Kaiser desperately trying to block that kick. Didn't get the great block.
Oh! Wow! Cover by Johnny. Is it enough? And a kick out by Kaiser.
Tornado flatliner there from Johnny Gargano, pulling out all the stops tonight as well. He has to. Once again, look at the twist on this move from Gargano. Not quite enough to put away the German.
Part of that innovative offense of Johnny Gargano. Kaiser, though, still with fight in him. That kick to Johnny. What a clothesline. The impact. Johnny may be out. Cover. Kick out by Gargano.
Man, that was the kind of clothesline that knocks guys out, dislocates jaws. Watch the spin on this. Connection was perfect, but not quite enough to put Gargano away for now at least.
What a physical matchup. And the Johnny wrestling chants. And this huge crowd here tonight in Grand Rapids. Moments away from Survivor Series this coming Saturday.
Highly motivated Ludwig Kaiser. Blocked the kick on the second attempt.
Gargano able to slip underneath that kick. Oh, Gargano caught him with another enziguri. And now oh my goodness, what a move by Kaiser. Cover now for the win. Somehow Gargano stays in it.
Yeah, these two superstars pulling out their greatest hits now in an attempt to best the other. Gargano with all the momentum countered perfectly by Ludwig Kaiser.
Tremendous tilt-a-whirl by Kaiser. Almost put Gargano away. I think Kaiser believes he has something to prove to the Intercontinental Champion Gunther tonight.
Here we go, that DDT we've seen from him in the past.
Gargano with a forearm and another one. That one a roundhouse.
Gargano is just a reversal machine.
And able to do it again. Kaiser face first. He hit hard.
Yeah, the forehead of Ludwig Kaiser bouncing a full foot off the mat there.
Kaiser in La La Land. Trying to make it back to his feet. Gargano now up. Rolling senton by Kaiser. And he caught Johnny with a kick, and now Kaiser finally notices his partner Giovanni Vinci. Despite Kaiser telling him to stay in the back, has made his way to ringside. Gargano taking advantage. Johnny, the one final beat, DDT for the win.
Here is your winner, Johnny Gargano!
A odd look on the face of Vinci after the loss by Kaiser tonight.
Well, Vinci was told to stay in the back, came out here to help, but it backfired.
Guarantee you these